These are 5 things that you should do every time you ride your motorcycle. Starting off with tire pressure. Whether you're a beginner rider or a veteran rider, I highly recommend checking your tire pressure before every single ride. Make sure you also know what tires you're running and what kind of compound they are. The reason that this is important is because softer compound tires have to take a lot more time to warm up to have effective grip. Harder compound tires have a lot more grip out the get-go before warming up. But don't leave yet, because you might forget about our next step, which is chain tension. Ensuring that you're running an optimal chain tension is critical to the longevity of your drivetrain. I recommend starting off by going and grabbing yourself a ruler and then coming down here to where you have the most slack in your chain and using the ruler to measure your chain slack. I like to have at least 1 inch of free play in my chain slack. But here's where things get interesting, because a lot of people forget about number 3, which is a brake checkup. If it's been a long time since you've rode your motorcycle, check your brake fluid level and ensure that it's where it's supposed to be. I also recommend tapping on your brake lever to make sure that it's building pressure properly and that the brakes are working. Roll your bike forward a couple of times and slam on the brakes to ensure that your brake pads are biting the rotors properly. But our next step is incredibly important and most people seem to forget it. I'm talking about step number 4, lighting and electronics checkup. To do this, next time you go to ride your bike, turn the key on and start looking at all of your lighting. Go around the front to ensure that your headlights low beam and high beam are both operational, and go around the rear to ensure that your running brake light is working, the actual brake light is working, and that both your left and right turn signal are both operational. And don't miss this final step, because without it, you wouldn't even be able to ride your motorcycle.
And that step is number 5, dropping a like and a follow for more content like this.